Hey, here's a random opinion. I think a lot of people dislike our president because you're trained to dislike our president.
Nah, that's not it. I can't speak for anybody else, but personally, I don't like the president because I'm generally not a fan of convicted rapists. I'm also not a fan of racists. I also don't like people, especially when they're the president of the United States, who call for the termination of the Constitution. Or if that same president calls for the circumvention of amendments in our Constitution. I don't like people who brag about essaying women. I'm also not a fan of misogyny or chauvinism. In fact, let me read you a quote from Donald Trump. And I don't want to sound too much like a chauvinist, but when I come home and dinner's not ready, I go through the roof. And while we're on the subject of quoting Trump's misogyny, let's go into some more. Quote, "It must be a pretty picture, you dropping to your knees." Trump to a female celebrity in 2013 on an episode of Celebrity Apprentice. Gross. Quote, "You could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever." Trump in an interview with CNN in August 2015 referring to Fox News channel anchor Megyn Kelly. Quote, "A person who's flat-chested is very hard to be a 10, okay?" Trump in an interview with shock jock Howard Stern in September 2005. Also, he admitted to being a predator on the Howard Stern show, so there's also that. See, I don't need to seek outside input to form an opinion about Donald Trump. I don't care what the media says. I don't care what the pundits say. I don't care what politicians say. I don't care what my friends say. I can go directly to the source. I listen to what Donald Trump has said. I see what Donald Trump has done. And with that information, I form my opinion. And my opinion is that Donald Trump is a terrible person inside and out, politically, professionally, and personally.